here in Atlanta, we generally do the pre-Thanksgiving Family Day celebration where we go throughout all of Atlanta and we give away items to those that are in need. But tonight is the calling of a single mother. And I was raised by a single mother, and I think that the image and the calling of what we need to these women who are seen as almost outcasts or oftentimes forgotten, we need to bring the praise and the respect that they need.
So you guys are in for the best treat tonight. For folks who didn't make it, you're gonna get to tell them everything. The show you are about to see tonight, Diary of a Single Mom, and you're gonna hear him talk about his mom, single mom, and how he was at one point homeless. So without further ado, Glenn Toby, you know him as a sports agent, an agent extraordinaire. He's also got the Book Bank Foundation. Glenn, come on up.
When I was 8 years old, I came home. My mother and myself, she was evicted. My mother was a single mother. All my toys, the furniture, clothing in the street, and the doors were locked. So my mother had always opened the biggest doors in the world, and here was my own door that my mother couldn't open. And the love and the nurturing that my mother gave at that time is what helped lead a path. I don't really want to go on so much about anything that I've done. I've come from being homeless in unstable situations from the age of a child to the 7th grade. That's a long journey, but not as long as the journey is that my mother's taken and the journey we can take as people to celebrate mothers. I think the image and the shadow that's cast upon, mostly in my community, and I'm sure many of our communities, is one of disdain or incompleteness. But I think it is the hand of the single mother that has created and helped cultivate and shape so many assets, so much talent, so much purpose that we know around the world. The greatest gift and offering would be that today we as gentlemen, if every man in here would stand up for one quick second, make a pledge to these single mothers and say no mother has to be single in spirit, single in her pain, single in her offering, and that we welcome and embrace whatever we can do as fathers, as brothers, as sons, to go back to these women and let them know that them bearing the cross and bearing the pain and the responsibility and sometimes shame and sometimes emptiness and the sacrifice of being on their own in a physical sense, the sacrifices socially in so many ways, that we as men will make a greater pledge to stand by that single woman for a single cause in the name of God. Thank you.
This is about love, this is about empowerment, this is about changing your lives like that. Faith happens like that. It happens like that. But you must believe.
Years we've been giving away books, we give away medicine, food, we go around because, lack of education is the first step to incarceration and drug dealing.
I tell young comics that you can't twist the truth if you don't know the truth, and lie don't read.
Wow.
What a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful mission of reading and literacy. It's exactly what advances a people. It's exactly what causes a people to prosper, and most of all, what it causes people to be empowered. So I am honored to be associated with it. I am honored that you are hearing this and making sure that others are really downloaded into the things that change their lives. One interesting fact, back in the late 1800s, we were 80% illiterate. And then as the 1900s came in, we were 80% literate and 20% illiterate, only because we were motivated to learn how to read the Bible. And by learning how to read the Bible, it changed the course of African Americans in this country. And as you know, and you study the history, you'll find that we have done great things. And some things we don't get credit for, but it's done because we learned how to read and progress and move forward. God bless. Let's take the world.
My name is Jonathan Biggs, and I played Sammy for the TV show. And I had a great time filming the show. And I think reading to me is a big fundamental thing. It helps you have a good grammar and vocabulary so you can talk very well. And I like reading so much. Actually, on my phone, I have an app, application that allows me to download any book I want. So.
Connectivity, Book Bank Foundation, the future starts today.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I'm really just working on modeling right now because acting is.
You go to print first and everything else follows.
Yep, that's what I'm doing.
I try to guide you the best way I can. We always need actors too. We're shooting stuff.
Okay.
Say hello to the Book Bank Foundation.
How you doing? How you doing? My name's Greg. Look out for me. I'll be out sometime soon. Wait till I graduate. I should be out.